And hello and welcome everybody. Tonight we're going to be doing some 7 days. So with that said, hopefully everything I'll be looking over just to make sure our connection strength is good. But then we're going to go ahead and get started with spawn and random location in the world. This could be a fresh new start in V2. I'm a little weary to see what takes place, so let's get at this. It may take a moment to adjust where I'm at on the screen, depending upon how this plays out. Okay, first and foremost, we are definitely going to be adjusting this like I usually keep it in ARC. Read. Okay. Tab. All right, now we got to get some wood up. Clear this stuff off of our that firewood, stone. Okay. These little trees are, I know right off the rip, are going to be much more ideal. Look like little boxwoods or something. Wood. Got stone. We need to gather some more stone. Is that the only stone nearby? Joking me, right? Nah, there has to be more than that for stone. Yeah, here we go. Almost always like little stones around the roadway somewhere. See if there's any stone in the trash. Have some issues with some slim picking here. Oh, all the stone. All right. Stone X. Craft. Got it. All right. Now. Yeah, we're definitely going to read that. All right, now harvest some wood and some more stone. We're going to actually harvest a little bit more wood than what it calls for. Let's see if we can get any more good stuffs here. Usually out in these big open spots, you'll find like a large boulder somewhere. I want to stay near to this house because I feel like this would be a good spot to kind of sneak in and start off at. Maybe we'll get off nice and lucky. Harvest small stones, buddy. I'm trying. I just harvested one and I don't feel like he even gave me credit for it. Bud. You're mine. Loaded in and already getting food. Go ahead and use the old fist for a little bit. I don't know that that sounded as appropriate as I initially thought it would in my head. Another stone. Stone axe harvesting. Hold stone axe. I'm literally holding the stone axe. Now I've got to harvest. Well, bud. You know what? How much you want to bet? If I go back towards that house, they'll have something I can harvest stone from. I don't have to find a boulder, technically. Technically. I can just hit like curbs and stuff, I think. Some more eggs and some alright, metal and bone. We need bone. So I should be able to technically harvest stone from this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. It's not pretty, but it works. That's all we can do. Sometimes. Alright, craft primitive armor. Crafting. Now, of course, we'll have to press W to wear. Craft a club. Craft a bow. See, we're already knocking things out. Craft stone arrows. Craft all of them we can. Go ahead, switch these items around. Don't need the tree seeds right now. See what else we got. Challenge window. J or what? Y. Cool. Beam. Cool. Beam. Okay, so before I head to that, already got some lockpicks. Awesome. Okay. Oh, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to be cool. We'll just go in and out, bob and weave. Tag this guy. That's right. Sit down. See what we got in the toilet for me. Alright, so we getting some stuffs already. That's cool. Some murky water. Even better. I remember these give you wood as well as fabric, and we need both. Especially starting off. Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Oh. Come on. Whoa. Where'd she come from? How'd she get behind me? Guys. How did she get behind me? Like, am I the only one that feels like that's off? How is that possible? Maybe she fell somehow and went around? I don't know. Guess it's possible. Alright, we got some leather. That's cool. Anything in the toilet for me? Nope, not really. That's cool, I guess, though. Must be what it is. Okay. Go ahead, take out all these seats that we can. Make them pay. Alright, so journey to settlement location. Okay, it's that way. So they're going to take me away from the town some. Which is fine, because it'll give me an opportunity to kind of maybe bulk up a few items. Question mark. Can always use some more feathers and means to make some ammunition. Might as well reload. Get that going. Knock these all down. Try to grab a couple items on the way. We in Dyersville? I've played this game before, but it was like in the original. I feel like they legit just loaded me right into Dyersville. We'll see. Because I remember there being like a hospital in the middle of it. So, I won't complain. Spear Hunter, that'll come in handy. So I definitely will not mind the idea of making a spear. Got some tokens already. Pretty cool. Along the way, I should probably just go ahead and try to loot what I can. Sell and see if I can get some extra books, because books are going to come in handy early on, I think. With learning any skills that we can. Because I'm not going to want to hit too many houses right off the rip until I have at least nothing higher named or leveled. Because we just don't, I don't see a purpose of absolutely trolling myself like that so early on. All right. Rooster, you'd be like, okay, you're not going to be like the other one. I guess the other one was slow because it was a load in early on. I've already had one Zombo. We'll give them credit where it's due. They've done better with the models. We'll go ahead and get our stone levels up too. Already have 5 skill points. Heck yeah. Get some wood up while we're progressing. Makes a lot of sense to load up what we can. Repair while we go. Alright, so it's looking like it is going to take me through. So that was Dyersville. I almost guarantee it. In fact, if I get up here, I should be able to look backwards. Yeah, that's Dyersville. Knew it. Alright, boot this car up. That's right. Anytime, I know for a fact, anytime I see a stump, I should harvest it because there's a chance for it to drop honey, which will help you if you get infected. All right, tire. So, ooh, they got a tool spot up here. I'm not going to complain about that. Early on, you definitely want to farm up all of these tires that you can. The polymer for when you're able to make a water collector will come insanely in handy. You definitely want to be able to make rain collectors. It'll be a lifesaver. I remember before they went to V1, I think it was, I'd gotten to play with those, and that was pretty cool as an addition, especially since you didn't just like get certain things for water readily like you used to. So on my way back, I think Dyersville may not be a bad place to set up initially. what we can do is as we progress through a session or two, determine if we would like to do like a bigger horde base in Dyersville, rock it out for a horde night or two, and then progress to another town or area. That way we can present ourselves with various challenges. No, sir. Oh my god, you big. You're too big. I'm not judging, man. Like, we ain't body shaming around here, but just saying. Most of you zombies aren't going to be a threat. Because you know they're all going to be big and slow like that. Okay. I kept seeing a shadow overhead. Was it just like a bird shadow or was it like a zombo bird? The addition to the sounds, I don't remember all these bird sounds in the background before. Shut up. I feel like that was incredibly rude, but he was being loud. He doing too much. All right, so we got some yucca, I think that was. This is what I want. Polymer. Give it all. And I feel like we're in good shape so far. Like, this has not been a bad start already. Honey would make it even better start, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Question mark. All right. So we're running here. Sell a few items. Then loot everything we can. Sell a few items. And then take a quest from Helm. I feel like that makes sense.
It'll be congratulations. Here's your reward.
Thank you. Why you call me a sucker?
What do you want this time?
Yo, bud, you need to calm it down. So, I can't sell those. I feel like I'm gonna get that sort of stuff, so like it just doesn't matter. Anything I can sell, I'm just gonna sell right off the rip. I'm gonna keep the pipes, duct tape and stuff. I can make weapons out of those. That's fine.
Are you trying to pull a fast one? The shelves
Yes.
are full, so I ain't buying any more of those.
Man, hateful. I need to glue. I don't mind selling that sort of stuff because right now I'm not going to be using a lot of mechanicals, I don't think. I may be wrong. Bam. So, been at it for like 30 minutes or so. Already, we're up to 654 tokens. I'm not gonna complain. Question is, can we get a tool of substance or a weapon of substance to help out? A cooking grill would come in handy. I tend to have the worst luck of finding those early on. So yeah, we blew our wad on that, but it was kind of worth it.
Right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Any special jobs?
You better take
Marriage
this
supplies.
job. Word of advice: next time, bathe before coming to a job interview.
Oh wow. This guy done told me I stink. I just showered, pal. He is, you know what? I should probably hit that up and then come back. All right, where is that at? This way. So that's what we'll do is we'll hit that up and then we'll come back. Fingers crossed. We'll come back. Already a zombie over there. Cool. You know what? You're just going to be tracking me the whole way and build up, so... Hey, what's up? That's right. I like to take my girl clubbing. She was a squirter. I'll show myself out. That was bad. I know it was. Okay, cool. Did I just pick up a machine gun? Dude. Never in a million years. Who do you look like? Okay. Head on out. Now we'll get this started. I gotta remember when I start digging for those supplies, I very seriously need to focus on actually digging out for them, where I can get in and out of the hole easy, because I do remember you could trap yourselves in those holes pretty easy. Where is this at? Yo. Buddy. How far out is this? They've got a... Okay, so it's right here. So right off the rip, got a Z over here that needs to be smacked. Oh man, look at that. We got ourselves another lady friend. Hi, baby. Do you like clubbing? Ma'am, put that away. Showing that off like that, ma'am. You must be dead on the outside and inside. Must have had daddy issues. Let's see. Does she have a septum piercing? Ma'am, did you have a septum piercing? She does not have a nose ring. There's no reason for that. All right. So this is super close to the roadway here, so, and the water. So I feel like this should not be a very hard thing to dig out. But I am gonna round this that way. Don't have to be completely stupid with it. I hope. We'll see. Out of stamina. But it's going to be very hard for me to not have to dig out a hole, a little bit better hole here. Got it already. Heck yeah. Dude, she brought a friend to the party. Ma'am, shut up. Bam. No more, ma'am. No more of that. Man, she's being so loud. I don't get it. Okay, so now I should be able to head back, give him his stuff, and we'll have a good day. That'll be a quest turned in already. And we already got a firearm. Yeah, I don't know how to react. I am going to go this way a little bit, though, because I want to see what else is here. So we got a trailer. That's usually a good sign, though, that there's going to be, like, BS, like a dog nearby. There's nobody living in a trailer like this without a big old Roddy or something. They ain't got no dobies like they keep showing in this game, probably. What they need to do is add some King Corsos. Pits. Oh my god, could you imagine like a zombie version of like a King Corso? Ooh. And get you messed up. Alright. See what we could do here. It's already 13:01. So what I would like to do is clear out a house. Maybe something central to things in Dyersville. Question mark? Sir, can you please calm it down? You're too frail. You're wearing a yellow shirt. I'm not taking you seriously. Okay. Cut sideways a little bit here so I don't just plummet and break a leg or something. So I feel like I remember that being a thing. Like, you could fall and damage yourself. Am I mistaken? I feel like that was a thing. All right. Thank you for the great entry music again. Is there anything in here that I could take? Nope. It's already over that way. I think there's some benches. Yeah. Same thing. Anything in your trucks? Ooh, thank you. Although I don't need 2 of these. Could have given me like a level 2 or a level 3, though. I wouldn't have complained. Probably would have. Anything in here? Heck yeah. Don't mind if I do. How bad's my inventory? I should be able to get a couple more items. Don't worry, Rick. I'll be right back for my gifties. Don't know what's on the other side of that fence, but it needs to stop. Sounds like another one of them ladies that should have a septum piercing that doesn't. All right. Anything good in here? We got some food? Yeah, we got some food. Heck yeah. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Goofy zombies. Scooch in a little bit here. That way I could chill. Lean back a little bit for a few. Excuse me, Brecht. I come bearing gifties. You're going to talk some stuff, though, again.
Good afternoon, jackass. What do you want?
Buddy, with a mustache like that, I'm surprised
I'll
people
shake
don't
your
ride that
hand,
with
but
handlebar.
bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
Pipe baton bundle, pipe pistol bundle, shotgun bundle. I feel like a pistol would be ideal. May I see your
Oh, look,
invent?
another dumbass stumbling into my shop.
Oh, what is up, Frost? How you doing, brother? Sell that out. It's been good. Finally got things to mostly calm down. I got a little bit to do this coming up week on the personal life side, but after that, I think things should be calming down shortly.
Thank you very much. And
Get back
now
to
you can
business
go
life and
fuck yourself.
fun. Plus, I'm making new friends, as you can tell. Recht has a good personality. How you been doing, man? Dude, we're gonna have to get you a bubble. You can't leave the house without something. First a car. Now stuff in the eye. I guess I'm gonna clear this out. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you like club? Yeah. Dude, that sucks so much. Be about time to get some saline solution flush it out real good. Ma'am, you're gonna have to quit coming at me. I got a loot bag that quick. Dude, that sucks. Hopefully you didn't scratch a lens or nothing, man. I need to check my map. So already I'm headed in the wrong direction because I want to circle back and hit that area up. Well, has streaming been coming along good for you at least, or? Dude. Well, sometimes, man, holding it shut, it messes with your depth. DVD. Heading back into the right. Yeah, it's the red way into the right. Usually your eye, man, is one of them things that it takes a minute for it to kind of recover, but usually like a night with it held shut or mostly shut and flushing it will go a long way, usually. All right, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they're going to be zombos. All right, let's see if my shot's still good like it used to be. Yep. Oh, she's down. Oh. Sir, I need you to stay down. Yeah, I'm trying to work on getting a server set up for this for our main channel. But we had some issues with it the other week. So I'm hoping to get like a couple people in on something so that, you know, create some competition, something fun for people to watch. Not a bit of honey yet. I am not checking that vehicle because I know, beyond a shadow of doubt, they got bees in there. Well, I don't know about guiding. I appreciate the. Well, I don't know if yeah, I might be more blind than others. Take this one out so he don't follow me up the road. No, sir. Get on down. And gonna have to drink. So have you ever jammed out to any 7 days before? Oh. Oh yeah. I would give it like 12 hours. As far as your eyes concerned, man. And then if it's still bothering you, I would just make a appointment with an eye doctor. Because sometimes they'll have like special solution that'll help fill in some of those scratches if there's something deeper. I had a cornea scratch, God, I'm going to say 6 or 7 years ago. That was pretty not fun. Have you ever jammed out to 7 days before? Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. That is right. You can eat a big bag of dicks. Zombies, man, they be off the hook. They're gonna be even more. Did that cat just jump up in the air? Dude. Are you a zom or are you Dude, that cat was... I think he got more than the virus. He over here jumping up in the air and stuff. I'm gonna have to put this one down quick. Cool, he's gonna stay down. Were there any rounds in that gun I picked up earlier? Switch that out for the cash. Drop that down. No rounds. It's a pretty decent game, man, whether it's solo or like with a few people, especially once you start getting into harder areas. The Horde Knights are off the hook. Sir, that hard hat is not working for me. All right, how bad is my inventory? It's not great. Really would like... What I need to do is I need to go take on a house and come back to this. But we know Working Stiffs is here, and that's going to be cool. That'll give us a chance to get some tools. There's usually food in the back. And some melee weapons. Horde Knights. So every 7 days, a blood moon hits. And wherever you're at, will spawn a pretty good sized horde that tries to crash in wherever you're located. So basically you get 7 days to build up, try to live and not die and have to refumble getting your stuff back while building up and trying to again get back to where you were. And as the days progress, the zombie types will get more and more difficult. Plus, each area has like various biomes, which have their own challenges. Dude. Kind of. Yeah, I need the polymer. What is that? Grab that paper. It'll come in handy later for, I think it might still be used. I haven't gotten that far yet since they've updated it. Ma'am, why is she over here looking like a worn out, what's her name? For Family Guy, his wife. She over here trying to tell me about the horse coming and shit. Read that book, save myself a spot in the invent. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is that greenhouse I hung out at before. And if so, it's got enough space in the backyard. I don't know, do we go with a small shack or do we go with an actual house and get fancy? Man, look at it. This is like going through San Fran or Cali. They just stumbling around in the streets and stuff. Oh. Well. There used to be more of a drop. I feel like arrows are acting more like gun projectiles now. I think we're gonna go with a smaller house. That'll allow me to set up quicker so we can hit things like the hospital up and all these bigger houses to loot. Plus, if I remember correctly, this wasn't horrible to clear. All right, right off the rip. We're just going to go ahead and put some things away into here. Open that up. Heck yeah. Drop that down. I'm just going to put all these materials in real quick like. I could build something up later. It's for larger storage. Hopefully nothing comes from behind. I'll keep my base materials with me. Organize all this crap later. That'll be fine. Hey, sir. Whoa, no wonder you're upset. I interrupted something good. Ma'am. Do you even know what? Ma'am, put that away. I'm sorry to disturb y'all, man. YouTube. It's not my fault. Let's see. Check the bathroom out. Make sure it's clear, and then I can go through and loot. There's usually always something up in the attic somehow. Alright, we're going to have to break that. Nope. Make some boxes. Make like 20. That should do the trick. I think. We'll see. Alright, switch that over there. Watch something be up here that takes a lot of shots to get rid of. Nope. It's not responding or going to attack. Food? Heck yeah. I'm going to have to cut all that stuff out of that bedroom. Tear all this stuff up. Bam. See what we've got in the stove and the cabinets. And nothing else. Cool. All right, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to probably have to kill myself eating these sandwiches. I hope not. So far, so good. All right. Tear all this stuff up. That way I can put some stairs in, create a balcony out of the attic. Get some more polymer out of that. That'll be fine. If I remember correctly, I think there's more critters in the basement. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove all these. The empty cabinet is free storage space, so I'm going to leave that cabinet be for the moment. I feel like that probably makes the best sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Craft. Craft. And we're just going to go ahead and craft a few of these. While all that's crafting, we have some skill points to spend out. All right, so first things first. I'm just going to go for all the looting that I can. We're off the rip. I shouldn't probably. But I don't know. It makes sense to me. All right, now I can heal up when I've eaten and drank. That'd be my last water there. Awesome. These in. That'll be a big help, I think. Okay, we want to go ahead and craft another 4. That way, destroy this. Should be able to slide that back in. Now I can very aptly pull things as needed. Anything health related we'll put up top. So I'll just go ahead and change that. To med. We'll put food related items in here for now. Was there any other food related items other than those? Pears. Drinks I'm going to put in the one below that. So, food. Drinks. Cool. See what we could do here with some mats. all this stuff out the invent. And that. This will definitely help out. Get us a little closer where we want us to be. Now just be regular old mats. Food, I had 2 more items, I thought. Yep. Med, have another one there. Don't know what I'll use the bottom cabinet for yet, but it's what it be. I will go ahead and put armor related items in here. Armor and mechanical and tools. Keep it nice, simple, easies. That in there. Put the chairs and stuff down there, because that's stuff that paint we can sell. I don't really want it, or really need it for that matter. Drinks. I'm going to hold on to those actually, because next step. That in there. Okay. Now we can grill. We should also be able to make water. Awesome, we can. Turn on. I can't cook it yet. Bet I need a pot or a beaker. All right, no worries. Not a big deal. I can see though if I can make. Nope, I've got to get that all built up too first. That kind of sucks. Yeah, it's what it is. We'll get there. So I'm going to put this in here for weapons for now. It's food. I'm just going to put all of the pre-done stuffs down there. Canned goods. Med. Mats. Weapons. For now. Definitely will need a larger storage location for that, but for now it'll work. All right, I do know without a shadow of a doubt, I want to have this down. Now I can go down, clear out this backyard. Hi, ma'am. New neighbor taking over. Sorry, gotta evict you. It's for non-payment. Plus, I heard you were trying to eat your neighbors. No consent. Okay. Before I go letting them out of there. No, ma'am. Hey, I would very much appreciate it if you wouldn't tear up my home. Thank you. No more tearing it up. All right, come on, bub. Why you look like the dude from the original Men in Black. Like he about to have like a giant roach under his skin or something. Legit. All right, so go ahead and we'll use a shovel to get these mats at a higher quality. Get rid of this stuff. So we really don't need it here or want it. What we got there? Cool. Get rid of that trash can, and the bench has been destroyed, so we'll just finish that up. Okay. Trash. Got that. Fix that. Is there anything else back here of real concern? Of course I'm going to be hungry again. Here, let's go ahead and give my poor character Mudbutt. Because that's how that usually works. Which one are you coming first? Oh, there's 3 of you. Don't worry. I'm here to help. No, sir. Oh, man. Another one for the head, sir. Don't worry. I feel like we need to call this Leashy's chiropractic services. I seen that mannequin from behind, and I thought a cheeked out Zombo was going to get me. I need to figure it out. I know. All right, the good news is we're getting some more mats. I can clear this out more. We can use this basement for things as well. Plus we have a driveway where we can build up at, which is pretty cool, I think. All right, be gone with each chair. Might actually leave that table there. Table ain't hurting nobody. Get rid of this stuff. Just means more polymer and stuff. Various mats. Oh, I need to go through, do a lot more searching. In fact, I can use this as my entry point for a mine. In fact, that's what I should do. Clear this out. Put a few boxes. Nice, quick, easy access. Ooh, a level 3 pistol. I do not mind if I do. Thank you so very much. Feel like I need to post up, give one of those award ceremony things. I'd like to thank you, my mom, my dad, God, the Golden Globe administration. We're gonna go ahead, clear this. I know, bud, I'm thirsty. I don't know what to do. I need to go elsewhere and find stuff I need so I can make some water, but that's going to be a few. I'm going to leave the cow skull though. Kind of like it. I don't know why. Probably because I'm dumb. All right, so now I can put this stuff away. Mats. Go ahead, use that. The rest of this silliness away. Nope, I want to put that in with mechanical stuffs. Steel club parts, barbed wire mod, fortifying grip. I need both of those. Put seeds and stuff like that up here. Food. Medical. Another weapon. Tools. More weapon related items. And real quick, we're going to repair. And we're going to repair. And we're going to modify out. All right, fortifying grip. When health is below 50%, gain 1 hit point every 5 seconds. Or 20% chance to cause bleeding damage. I feel like additional HP makes more sense. I'm probably dumb, but, you know, it's all good. Mats. Put that away for now. And is it dark officially? Oh yeah, it's dark officially. Oh, don't want to, but I have to go in here real quick. Well, wrong way. This has all been cleared. Good. Get rid of this rubbish. And we're going to go ahead and tear out some of this roof. The reason for it is create a nice little opening where I can just legit walk right in. Break all that out. And what we'll do is we'll fortify these as we go along. Do I have any more points? I have one more point available. 40% faster, 5 more cooking magazines, ingredients, and loot. I need more cooking related loot. That's with absolute certainty. Then when I level up again, I should put some points into none other than like pistols, or a pistol, and can we quit heavy breathing? Just let me chop. This sucks. All right, put that up. Put that up. And what we'll do is we'll create a set of stairs here. Go up. Back I'll remove that and that. Go to one there. That'll take me up to that point. No, I don't like that though. I'd much rather just go straight up. That makes more sense. Stairs, fit it. All right, now gotta break all this other stuff out. Easy peasy. Break this out. Got a couple more of these to break out. That way I'll be able to kind of set this up easier, I think. So I should be able to just break this. Should be. Easy, super easy, loving it. Close that, and then later on I'll create an opening there, and it'll work just fine. All right, so how am I going to go about getting... I'm just going to have to go out and make it happen. That's my only real options at this point. So I'm going to need food. I'm going to need water. And I need a means to make that stuff. So, get a bedroll. We'll put that on in somewhere here. In fact, I think I'm going to put the bedroll upstairs. I feel like it makes more sense. That's just not letting me put it anywhere there, huh? There we go. That works. All right. Pair. I don't think I really need to carry that gun with me right now. I feel like that's the worst thing I could really do. What I should do, though, see what challenges I can redeem. Because that's going to help me get levels. And more levels I can get, the easier I can make my life. Alright. There we go. And it only gave me 1 point available. That's not too good. Pummel Pete with clubs and bats. I used to be a real big fan of like the spear, but I kind of feel like Pummel Pete isn't bad, and for the cost of making most of the clubs, you wind up doing actually halfway decent with it. So hopefully I'm just not being an idiot. We'll see. No, ma'am. Please come again. Not that soon. Oh. All right, so for anybody just joining, we are now officially in day 2. We've made it through day 1 on our journey to our first horror night. This is a fresh startup, so I just literally got into a place, completed 1 quest, did manage to already find 2 weapons, which is amazing, and build up enough funds to get a grill, but I still need to be able to make otter. And unlock some more books. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know what these houses are going to be like, so we'll find out, I suppose. I do not like some of these sounds I'm hearing. No, ma'am. That's not nice. You're wearing nurse's uniform. You should be nicer than that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use these because they're going to help me out. I'm going to go ahead and close that door off. All right, got one easy. There's the other one. Cool. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop and desist. Quit resisting, sir. Quit resisted. Level 2 spear. You know what? We're gonna accept that and go ahead and preemptively repair that. Ooh, yeah. Anything else cool in here, guys? Empty. I think that goes to the outside, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Hello. Man, I just keep getting tagged. Calm down, Blondie. You're just hateful. Look at that cat. He's being all goofy. Oh, down you go. Dude, she was boogieing. You see her shuffling at me all fast. Oof. She needs to settle it down. All right. Okay. We'll go ahead and put that back where I usually keep it. And we're going to switch shapes of those back to cubes. I'll switch back to my weapon. Ooh, scratch my ear. Ain't nothing better than an ear scratch. Nothing else in here? Cool. Nothing here. Getting some food. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Nope. Nope. Doing too much, sir. I don't know what is up with these. What was that sound? I don't know, but I'm happy I found that. Nothing else, though, of value or of use. Hello, sirs. Ma'am. Nope. Come on now. Get back down. Got concussed and infected. Go figure. I've got some stuff back at the house, though. So as long as I don't take real long, I can correct that real quick. We're good. We're good, y'all. I think. It's actually more and more questionable the more I think about it. All right. All the stuffs, thank you. Anything else in here for me, guys? She did not respond at all to that. I'm really amazed. Happily surprised, but still amazed. All right, anybody else? All right, grab that. Okay, if you're not responding to me, bud, that's all right. Go ahead, close that. Now for the opportunity to don't know what is beating on everything, but needs to settle down. Okay, we'll go this way first. Take that. Thank you. Please come again. Okay. That's who I'm hearing. Don't worry, ma'am. I'm coming to you. You don't have to come to me. We'll all be friends here in a moment. See? All that was unnecessary now. Cool. Alright, so I just gotta run back up, back around, and through. Oh, nothing in there. Working stiff box, don't mind if I do. Heck yeah. Another book, which is always good. Another box there. Heck yeah. And for anybody joining me tonight, please feel free to check down below in the description. I have information about another project that I'm a part of, Litterbox Gaming, as well as a means to join in with our additional group fun, maybe meet up with some new friends yourself, or if you're looking for a party, feel free to utilize that as a good resource. A like always goes a long way, and if you really love me, a sub is always appreciated, but please understand it's not necessary. I do not like the current circumstance of things just falling apart on me. W for the where. Heck yeah. God. I'm gonna have to boogie. Hey guys. Man, oh man, I cannot believe this. I done messed up. Stay tuned. All I gotta do is get myself in a better predicament, though, for a second or two. Boop. See? Working out. They just single filing it for me. Oh, I did not think that was going to work out like that. All right, we're doing better. Should be able to get the HP up some. I hope. 'Cause I really need. Well, buddy. I don't know why we're doing this like this, but cool. Okay, here he comes. Nope. No, sir, I don't want to hear about your nonsense today. We don't want anybody selling anything. Oh. Well. That's cool, I guess. Go ahead and hit that W for that wear. I have to keep an eye out. Okay. I feel like I can go ahead and scrap that stuff. I don't know. Like I don't really need coffee seeds. Like, let's be honest. Would be really cool though if they would give me some of the other stuffs that I really need. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, see if I can lockpick it. Will I be lucky? I don't know. Can we do it? It's almost. Oh. Come on, give it to me. Really? Dude, you're joking me, right? All right, so we're going to beat the hell out of this then, I guess. Oh boy, still down there yelling at me. Okay, I can't use that. This I can certainly put on though and scrap that. That's kind of cool. That works. Well, that's empty box there. That's all cool. So yeah, the only thing I have left that I can do is just beat the crap out of this box. Which is all cool. I have no stam. This sucks. Like, this totally sucks. Take like an hour. Like the end of day 4, I'll finally have it open, but I'll die due to thirst and hunger. Okay, see what we can do here. Poor guys huffing and puffing everywhere. I eat some yucca. Will that help? Maybe, yeah. I'll let my stam regen a little bit further. And see what we could do here. Man, this is brutal. Good news is might be able to go ahead and make one of the dew collectors. I still have to be able to cook the water from it. I'd rather have enough energy to be able to fight my way out. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Where are you? Dude. I hear him constantly. Rawr. He's a dinosaur. You're a what? I'm a dinosaur. Okay, we got some more leather. That's good. So now we need leather for stuffs. Nope. You know what? I'll probably use less stam just striking them down, right? You're smart like that, yeah. Now we'll just go ahead and unlock the house. Oh, so stupid. Okay, bird nest. All right, so we'll head back. See if I made any progress. Or if there's a way for me to... I'm probably just going to have to raid every one of these houses. Because I think I need a pot or a beaker. Yeah, so I need... That sucks. That sucks. Alright, so... drinks. That gives me fluids. So that's cool. Med pack. That should take that down. Good. Good, good, good. We'll go ahead and use that again. And was there any other food in this? Yeah, eggs. Can of dog food. Just like Grandma used to make. As soon as I leave a bin, I find like 2 or 3 things that belong in it. Without fail. I think that's all for that. Animal fat. Mets. We'll go into the other one. Yep. Cool. That'll go into the weapons one. I'll go into the weapons one. Cool. Weapons. Armor. And mechanical. Not too shabby, I don't think. Now, check out the mats. And if I'm not mistaken, it was so much of that polymer and pipes, maybe? Heck yeah. Because what I would like to do is be able to make about 4 or 5 of those. And if we can get a chiller, that will make our life so much more bearable once we can cook the water. But progress. See if we can 0% dysentery. Yeah, definitely don't want to drink that, eat that. So we're going to go ahead and hit this again. This should help eventually relieve my thirst. Kind of. Hopefully, at least get ourselves up to that point where it's doable, if nothing else. All right. So I think it would be a bad idea to go ahead and consider focusing in on building up that porch that I wanted to build. Have it overlook the backyard. A few more strikes here, and then I gotta clear out the other little section. And then like create a doorway where that window is at. So this is going to take a few moments. I apologize in advance. But the stamina is shot. I could probably drink some dirty water without getting absolutely rickrolled wrecked. I don't want to, but I think it's not a bad idea. Okay. It's not great. Okay, it gave me mud butt. Awesome. Exactly what I was concerned about. There ain't a whole lot I could do about that. Fantastic. So I'm just going to dehydrate further. It gets no better than this. Man, I feel like crying sometimes. We got it though. I think. And we've already made it through day 1. We're well into our day 2. That is saying something. All right. Get ourselves a doorway carved out. And this will be easier once we get the doorway carved out. Yeah, I know. I'm a very sickly leech. I don't know what to say at this point. Oh. That's awesome, I guess. I do need to make like a metric ton of these. Not really, but really. Like 40-ish should do it? Question mark? Bam. Yeah, I'm going to have to take that corner section out, the overhang awning. If I hope to make this fairly easy to build up and maintain. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take a few of those extra blocks down when I get back up there. Be what it be, right? All right, craft another 40. We're going to put this all the way around. Feel like that makes sense. I could feel like it makes sense. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to, but that way at least we can use this as a gangplank around the base of the house in case if we need to clear something out. Craft another 40. Ma'am, I don't know who you think you are or who gave you permissions to do what you're doing. But you are certainly mistaken. I have to run upstairs, back out. Bud. You know I don't want you here, right? Sir. No. No, no. Well, I'm going to have to go back around again because I'm dumb. Whee! Or pull up a little bit. Good night, ma'am. And got another level. Heck yeah. Now, you think they'll stop and just like leave me alone for a little while, or is that like wishful thinking maybe? This way I have a big enough patio. I should be able to put a few of those out. And I should be able to readily walk to and from this roof over here, which is cool. Do want to build up the rest of those. And I'm going to have to get some more honey. Man, it's going to be a rough run. I already see that. Good news is we got a good little starting point to start with. This isn't something I'd want to use for Fortnite, but it is something that will be, I think, feasible enough to use for home base for a while. At least a few weeks worth of play. Repair. Repair. And I should be able to put this one out at least. That's going to be a big help once again, just to help us out with having some water. So I should be able to set up like 3 or 4 of those, maybe even 5 or 6, and never want water again. I love as soon as you set that out, it's like raining. That's love. Okay. So, with that said, I kind of feel like this may be an ideal time for me just to bring it in a little bit, say big thank you to Frost King for stopping in. I totally didn't expect that, so it was good to get to interact and see you. Anybody who's watching this in the future, thank you. If you enjoyed today's show, feel free, hit that like. If you'd like to see more, definitely hit that like. Let me know in the comment. If there's challenges or anything that you could consider that you'd like to see, let me know. That's the best way to help promote what you want to see in content. With that said, thanks for joining, and I hope you all take good care of each other and yourselves.